It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. And it comes your way next.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here we go, son. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. They face 2nd down and 7. Here we go, son. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here we go. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here we go, sir. On the handoff, it's Allen. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no...
That one, take it in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen, going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught, and he's in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Penei Wanwu now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And they're they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown, Jets. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Buffalo. Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I... A short throw caught by Kincaid. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2.
At their own 2-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Fields now to throw on 1st down. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be theirs. 2nd down. It's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that'll set up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. In motion, Shakir. Throwing now. Allen here on first. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
By Will McDonald. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 12-yard line.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Ho-ho! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This one taken in by Reynolds. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Fields. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Here we go, son.
Down, New York.
They give to Hall. Whoa. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, son.
On the ground, it's Allen. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They go back to Allen. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
First and goal, New York.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run. It's Hall. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. On the give, this is Allen. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
Here we go.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up fourth down. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a two-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Jets offense and Braylon Allen ready to take over again. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll run with Allen. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go. Good.
A carry here for Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. Still fighting for yards, and he lost the football. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
So
is
that one
reversed.
overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, they run with Allen. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here comes Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 1:53 remaining.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. A big hole. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go, Scott.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.